Yo, next episode, we're going to have a discussion about why Melo never intros these things, but that will be on episode 9, season 2 of You Were Thinking It. This episode is episode 8, and it's your boy Flock, and I'm joined here with Melo. Yep, I just shaded him, and he is in the room. He don't give a fuck.
I'm sitting there just shrugging my shoulders. I was just like, it's not for me.
Well, what's up, bro? What you been up to?
Hey, I've been good. Shit.
Really?
Ain't been no problem. Shit, I've been off for the last week and a half. So.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
So I'm just at the house chilling.
living his best life, literally.
Hey man, when they said unlimited PTO, man, sometimes you gotta ask the question: is this for real? I bet it is.
When you say unlimited, like what do you?
I know there's indeed a limit because you can't go too crazy with it.
Facts. That's interesting. I don't know, like the first few days of like a PTO staycation, I'm kind of just like, it's real. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have anything to do. Like, I can do whatever I want to do. I got to shake that feeling for like the first day and a half. So, what have you been up to for the last
couple days?
72 hours? Like,
shit, putting some mulch out in front of the house.
This nigga grown.
Yeah. Oh man, got a little mulcher for the leaves and shit, so we can like make mulch beds out there, and we want to put a fire pit outside. So I think that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Can't wait to pull up out there and complain about how I ain't got no service.
So you just been doing that. Shit, playing the game. Cooking a lot more. Just gonna be bored. And yeah, watching NBA, man. NBA is some of the best drugs on earth. I just want everybody to know that.
Depending on where your team is.
I got faith in y'all.
But yeah, it's a lot of good basketball being played. Can't lie. A lot of good hoops. A lot of ethical basketball being played. I'm gonna be real. Watching Orlando like last night just completely choked the game and the ref didn't bail them out was insane. I mean, that's been happening in this whole playoffs.
I mean, the Hawks too, man. That was an ugly L.
Credit to Devin Booker, because I think him putting a magnifying glass publicly, just the way he did, and I never heard about what his fine was for that, which is interesting because I usually hear about that.
For what he said, like what
about the ref, about
post game, he
needs to be like investigate something because people are going to start thinking this is WWE. That's what he said in the post game.
Oh yeah, I did.
I never heard about a fine for that. But
Adam Silver said, "Hey man, you telling the truth a little too much."
Yeah, since then I feel like the games have been getting a good whistle for sure. So.
I mean, shit, somebody gonna be on TikTok breaking down all the calls anyway, so it's just like you might want to put a good product out there.
The only thing about it is like the NBA definitely it has in the past been like, yeah, we got to run, but fuck it, what are y'all gonna do? Like it happens so many times. Oh, we got the call run. This call completely changed the complexion of the game, late game.
Oh, when they'd like send a little the tweet out or whatever.
The call has actually been ruled to be a whatever. We've rescinded the technical foul. Like
y'all didn't change the score of the game. Y'all didn't change the little win column, loss column.
Yeah,
just a tweet.
Yeah, that grinds my gears.
Sorry, guys. You know,
refs don't get fined. Refs got to get paid more so that we can see the fine.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So they can be like, but then it'll become like, dang. Why we don't never see the Tony brothers get fined? Why we don't never see Scott Foster get fined? Why his shit always $2,500? Why his shit 10?
Then we're gonna see a disparity in fines and
it's gonna get follow the money, y'all. That's all I can
Adam
say.
Silver don't want to get too much in the dirty waters with that. So.
Speaking of dirty waters, NBA and Adam Silver, I promise it all makes sense. Damon Jones. The dude, one of the co-conspirators in this gambling case with Chauncey Billups or whatever, they're saying that he's about to cooperate, or it looks like he's about to cooperate. But I think it's significant about that is like the biggest joker is the league gamble too. Like that's the biggest like.
They're selling it on TV every time.
Yeah, bro.
It's a Prize Picks ad.
That's probably the biggest recession indicator that nobody actually paid attention to is that when gambling everywhere
became possible.
Yeah. It's a big deal. I think the most bullshit though, and maybe this could lead into our legislation conversation, but damn it, bro, give us a sports book, dog. Let us do real bets. If we're gonna gamble, don't have the lit bets where you can make the prop how you want. I can't even tell some of the best bets that I see because we don't have an actual sports book. We got to do the over or under. It's only legal to do over or under shit here. Like,
oh yeah, because we only got Prize Picks, right? Or is it Underdog?
We got Underdog too, but if we're in Georgia, then we can be like, oh, I'm gonna take the spread. We notice on them apps, you never get a spread option. You never get an option to choose who's gonna cover the spread, and the odds for your bet are oftentimes better because then I can just shut up and be like, I don't have to go off of, okay, the bullshit about Prize Picks is like, if a nigga averaging 25, you don't really get that much of a multiplier bonus for betting. He going over that 25 because that's standard. So it really incentivizes you to go for a goblin play, which is it's going to be 4 or 5 points higher than his last 5 games. So you're trying to make the money off the 29 when you really know that shit, the most he probably going to get is like 27. I could pencil him down perfectly fine for 20. And then I can go pick another player that probably don't usually score 20, but based off the matchup or whatever, the team, the time of the year, whatever, it might be, I might get better odds and have an increased multiplier if I'm able to just pencil in what I think a nigga will get. And we don't get the option to do that because of legislation. So
it's every time I think about Alabama and I go to other spots or other states for work and just see how fluid things are, then I'm like, damn, bro, we really are in the Stone Ages in this state. Like it's.
You remember Joe from Tyler Perry, the granddad or the old nigga?
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah,
I died of a mad black woman. When she came in, he was like, "Get out." That's how I feel. But my ancestors was like, I came back from California. They're like, "Hey, what the fuck?
Why are you here?" Now, I know every time I've come back, whether I'm in like Tennessee, Illinois, it's either gonna like rain hard as hell when I get back, or be like blistering cold. So I'm just like, damn, it's probably as a sign. They're like, hey man, you see where it was up there? Yeah, it went like that.
I'm having such a good time. So it don't have shit to do. Like, I get it, especially LA is expensive, and yeah, I spent damn near the most I spent was on Uber. I promise, if I lived there, I would make it. I could make it work, bro. I could make it work, and depending on where you lived, I could fucking make it work. Like, just yeah, bro. The environment in itself, and then a bunch of people walking around with this weird ass. I don't want to say weird because here is supercharged because like this is like it's a lot of blood on this soil. So like people walk around kind of with that, like just around them in the air. So you see a weird stare around here, and you might be like, yeah, that nigga come from a long line of slave owners. Like out there, it's definitely still racist people for sure, but the shit don't be feeling super, like, it don't feel super charged.
It don't feel loaded. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, the way they, like, that ain't really how it's coming. Like, and even how people, at least where I was at, how people interact with each other. Like, it's really chill. Like, it's super chill.
So, yeah, we can only hope.
Luigi's ice cream, or like Luigi shaved ice chill. Like, it's ridiculous. Around here, you gotta wonder what the fuck is going on if this nigga, like, what's behind this Southern twang? For real.
It's like, where is this all coming from?
Yeah, man. Out there is Caucasian. Out here is white. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's the biggest difference.
They really pulling in on that E, too.
Yeah, white.
It's like, eyes. And it's just like, what do you want? Eyes.
Eyes.
What the fuck going on here?
Thanks.
So.
But the tea don't be sweet. That's another thing.
Yeah,
The tea don't be sweet. Nigga, the shit that macaroni and cheese trash, like, don't eat no collard greens. Well, depending on where you at.
Yeah, make sure.
Depending on where you at. If you like in like Hollywood or something, then you know what I'm saying, you're probably not gonna find a place that sell collard greens. One, and if you do, it's not gonna be the liking. Now, if you like, you know, further down, like Southeast or Central, then of course it's our people, so it's whatever. But
you got to go where you see us at that point.
Yeah. But just be very okay with letting people know where you're from, because you're gonna get asked. You're gonna get asked. There was a nigga that was like, "Yo, you look like somebody I went to high school with." I'm like, "No, I don't." What high school you go to, bro? I'm from Alabama. He was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, for sure, nigga.
You didn't just say the city; they don't even know. Just
nah, no. From where? I was from Alabama. Oh, okay. Nah, cause actually no, nah, sir.
But I know you was talking about legislation and everything. The world's going to shit, and it's at an alarming rate. I saw that Alabama is now trying to redraw the map for like districts or whatever, or like for voting and all of that, or for elections. And it's crazy because I think we in a lawsuit that we can't do anything until like 2030. So
this all this fuss is now
it might be an uphill battle if they really are trying to do. If they really just trying to revert back to what it was like fucking 50, 60 years ago. But I don't think it's a good chance that they can get that done. Like, they're gonna have to fight tooth and nail for that.
Yeah, I think I look at it more as like a public affirmation of the empire on some Star Wars shit. Like, we're trying to honor your wishes, great emperor. Like, this
how it's going.
But that's just for me. That's for somebody that's not. I'm not using like my intellect to intake a lot of the political shit. I probably could, but I'm just not as tapped in to even speak on it for real. So that's just how I've been able. But
I mean, it kind of speaks to that, where it's just like it is the empire trying to do some shit.
Yeah.
At every odd turn. Like I said, we had the White House Correspondents' Dinner. You know, I don't know how many times you can be like assassinated or have like assassination attempts. People are going to start questioning it. If they haven't already.
It makes me question a lot already, just because, what you were just saying, literally. I was,
Like, all of them have been very public.
Where is Vince McMahon? Why have we not seen him?
I mean, Linda's right there. So, I mean, she probably got the playbook already on his desk. Like, hey, man, this how you...
real WWE.
This how you manufacture some chaos right now. Because, again, bro, it's like, I know there have been plenty presidents who have had assassination attempts. I don't believe any of them have been this public, where it's just like you at a rally, you're at the golf course, now you're at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, something you've never been to in the last like 10 years. The first time you go back, somebody's trying to attack your life.
Okay. Now, this I can talk about. I love this because the knowledge that I do actually try to take from the political sphere lends itself to this. But a big thing about the assassinations, and especially attempts, is that the majority of these people are public figures, meaning they're recognizable in the public, but they don't spend a lot of their time publicly. In fact, outside of the speech, the appearances, the whatever, most of the time they're in a place that is a controlled environment with several security and contingency plans, all this other things and all this other shit. So if an assassination were to take place, especially an attempt, most of the time it would happen outside of the public view unless it was set up. And the only reason I say that is because for you to have POTUS or anybody on that tier in a certain place, the way that they survey an area and like quarter it would mean that outside of just ridiculous interference, like we're talking about some 007 Splinter Cell shit, an assassination attempt in public around U.S. citizens is almost certainly a false flag, or just because a clandestine operation, the operative word here meaning like black ops, shadow work, it's going to take place where there are no public eyes because these people are in places where the majority of the public or not. So across history, the reason you haven't seen a bunch of assassination attempts publicly is because it would behoove the nation's security to not acknowledge a terrorist attack on our leader, on our president. There's no leg up we get from an intelligence perspective of being like, somebody tried to do this. But you can't take that route if it's a public event with a bunch of other people there. But that lends more to the spectacle and not to the effectiveness of the actual mission. So, assassination attempt, sure. Like, but they count a 3-point attempt if I throw this bitch from half court too. So that's
they ain't got no 4-point line.
Yeah, like if I throw it, if I get an inbound and I'm all the way on the other side and it's gonna go down as a 3-point shot attempt. Like,
and I think with this, or like the most recent one, it was quickly noted, oh, this was an assassination attempt. It may have just been a mass shooting.
Who got shot? Did anybody die?
No. I think he let like 5-6 shots off and that was it. And so, they got him on the floor, feet up, arms behind his back. Fam, like,
I don't know this shit. I do not know. I'm just speaking just based off of like what history has shown me. I had no clue that nobody got shot. I just couldn't help but think I didn't hear about nobody shot.
Yeah, because nobody got shot. And that's
the first time. The only person that died was the shooter. Okay. Well, I rest my case.
Yeah. Like I said, man, Linda McMahon allegedly.
That's some mob shit. Somebody owe you some money or ain't do crypto legislation or tied into some scientists to do that. I'm going to take your son, frame him as my assassin, and get him the fuck out of here. There's no different from just outright doing it. Like, it's just how it has to be played on this stage. Watch The Boys. Like, I don't know.
And no, that's just what I was thinking. I was like, somebody is saying that everything what's happening in The Boys right now is almost synonymous with what's going on right now. And I haven't even seen it. So it was like, if you haven't seen it, you're watching The Boys right now. Like we're seeing it live in action.
That's why I'm tapped up.
Like, it's getting to a point where it's annoying.
Just let me know where to vote. Let me know where the polls at. Tell me where to sign up. Whatever I got to do. Just let me know so I can show up and do my part. Other than that, I can't get these niggas my energy, man. Like, it's too much shit going on. It's so much shit going on that it makes it hard for you to wonder about where your place in it is, and everybody's just trying to figure shit out. Like we got people graduating. Shout out to them, but they got to come into this world, and it reminds me of shit when I graduated and shit. COVID happened like 2-3 months after. So then it was like, oh, it's lit finally. Like, this is the law of living life. And then the world shut down. And then when it comes back, it is not the same world that you were promised. So I think we just got to be more graceful with each other and help each other through it. Just point each other in the right direction. Vote. I'm not going to argue with you. If I tell you to vote and you like, it don't change. Okay, you know what? God bless you, my brother. I'm going to take my energy elsewhere. And we're going to get way further this time around doing shit that way. They're trying to make a motherfucker that just do not want to see it. Yo, see it your way. Like, if you know this, the solution is to vote. Cool. Let's support. We could probably do more when it comes to that. So yeah, I don't.
And I think like that whole mindset needs to die at this point, because if it didn't matter, they would not try this hard to impact your vote. Yeah. I was like, they would not try this hard to impact your vote if that shit did not matter.
Yeah.
I was like, they're showing us that it does. So just coalesce some people, bring some people together. Unless you out here.
Unless we find out that shit is rigged, and then which like it'd be the thing where like you can tell. I want to tell somebody like he's parroting something, but like that notion isn't completely unfounded of it being like, okay, if the election is going to be rigged, then of course our votes are not as impactful as they would have us to believe, but that does not mean that they are completely insignificant. So yeah, like nuance.
Honest and truthfully, yeah. And then you made a good point when you were singing Queen Latifah's UNITY. It kind of does flow into our obligatory coverage of. I know.
No, then just I think it's obligatory.
Obligatory, obligatory, obligatory. I don't know shit. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hey, look. Friends don't let friends fuck. I'm just.
Hey, I appreciate that. But however that is pronounced, we are obliged to talk about it.
I'm obliged. He obliged. Mary J. obliged.
Yeah. So it is kind of all connected in a sense because again, while there is a like actual war going on, class war going on, a lot of people are distracted with the gender war.
Yeah.
Meg and Klay broke up. She made it known that he cheated. People were pointing fingers.
Which is also alleged. Like, we still don't know. Even
I don't know these people, so I don't know what to be true. I can only believe. I have to see what the other side is. He probably did cheat. Nigga has a track record of it, a huge track record of it.
Olympic track.
Yeah. I was like, damn, bro, Coco Jones, dog, come on. Like, you are wild.
No. Anyway, what you were saying?
Yeah.
That you were done? Or you?
Nah,
okay.
that was just funny.
Yeah.
But no, outside of it, it's just the coverage behind it, the tales behind it, the tweets, the TikToks, the videos, the pictures, the memes. Kind of just saw all of the coverage, and I was just like, yeah, man, there's a bunch of incels around.
Yeah. But also, like,
incels is also gender fluid. I want people to know that.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm not just talking about dudes. It was a couple women incels out there. We see it. It's gross. All around gross. The niggas have been grosser though. Like a lot more gross.
I mean, I think ultimately the reaction that the dudes had. So luckily, like the people I follow, I ain't see none of that shit. So shout out to me. But it's the Tory B-sides. It's a little bit of that, but it's also like Meg has become the avatar for the bad bitch that wasn't giving you no play and was giving everybody else play, or just whoever broke your heart and was bad, the baddie didn't give you a chance, or whatever. It's very like deep-seated insecurities that I see a lot of these gentlemen displaying when it comes to Meg, and the same type of shit when it came to Angel also. The difference is niggas love sports so much that you just kind of eventually had to come around to the point that, damn, Angel actually is good at basketball. So it was like, she's fire. But in the Meg thing, people got unresolved feelings about just women, girls, they exes, whatever, and she's the avatar to shoot at. Conversely, on her side, on Megan's, fan base, the women kind of feel the same way. Some of these men are the stereotypical like figures. Like you got Klay, the hooper, well paid, well known. This is her Grant Hill. You feel me? This is her. I'ma settle down and go about this this way. What's different is that shit that Glorilla and Brandon Ingram got going on. It looked way more real.
Yeah. It looks intentional.
Yeah, that's not. It's not. I wouldn't say there's an issue with that, and you do what you do. But I don't really remember them coming out and be like, "Yo, I think it just ended up being like, "Yo, they together."
You see them at a couple games.
We didn't have like a press release of our relationship.
Yeah. We didn't have a soft launch for this. Like,
yeah, and I think that. I think there's an aspect of that on both sides. I think if you're a nuanced, intelligent individual, that's like, that's a little distasteful. But they're rich, famous. What can you say? I don't know. I'm not as focused on the incel part of it because that's just the reality of the internet. The truth of the matter is that Meg at 31 has just as much a hold over people in her age bracket and lower as she would if some of these people with these phones were still children. I think that's the shocking thing, is that it is to the point now where people have just adopted the identity of what they think their I think it's the parasocial shit.
I was like, a lot of it is parasocialness.
Yeah.
It's just like we have, not so much we, because I don't believe that we participate in this, but a lot of people really
No,
participate.
I definitely do sometimes. I can't cap during the Kendrick beef. I was like, nigga, fuck. I wasn't as bad as everybody else, but yeah, 100%. I choose sides sometimes, but that's the difference between me and everybody else. Like, I can acknowledge, like I said about Lil Wayne. I can't say anything, but anyway, go ahead.
But that's a valid point. But with the parasocialness of it, that's where everybody was like, or I saw posts where like dudes was just doing the whole, when she got pictures of like all her like past partners, and they were like, oh yeah, she just like this, and then you saw a bunch of women doing the whole, nobody knew who Klay was until Meg. It's just like we're too attached to this,
and that's the thing. We can't have the real conversation because it's too gender warry.
Yeah.
But we can't have the real talk about how, hey, look, nigga, the woman that you get now was not the woman that she was when you last saw her with somebody. She's a different girl now, and that's okay. That's perfectly
like
fine.
growth is here for everybody
Now, the G word that's the word. I said that's okay if she different. I didn't necessarily say that that's growth because that's not always true.
But I mean, in some cases it is.
In some case, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? That's what you would be thinking. But the videos, like Meg in the strip club with a trash bag of money and the cigar, she puffing that shit, no hands. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you're supposed to puff cigars. I don't smoke them. But she doing that shit unassisted, like a pro. Then, years later, you on the SS Stallion with Klay, acting like the cigar smoke, like you I can't do this, but you was counting up shit like, okay, but
it's the environment.
The woman you meet today is not the woman that she was, and that is okay. We got a lot of people to change and to develop, and social media has it to where the digital footprint has people thinking like, oh, you still that, maybe, but she don't have to be that for the next dude. She could decide to change that, and if you are the dude, then okay, you got to deal with the woman that you got in front of you. And that's just kind of what I think happened. Like, niggas just dealt with what he had in front of him. And shit, if you Klay Thompson, shit, you got a lot in front of you. Leave Lexi Brown out of this, by the way, too. Cause
she ain't deserved it.
One thing we not going to do, we are on Lexi.
I was like, we are not finna put her in this. It's like WNBA just finna start too. Nah, don't put no negative shit on people like true, that, man. It's all alleged. I don't believe it's true. She's telling us it's not true. So I got to believe that until
why ain't everybody else coming out and saying that? Why ain't Klay like, yeah, that's not true? Why ain't Meg like, yeah, that's not true? Come on, use your you was using your platform to, throw a Meg Thee Stallion sized bus over Klay. But we what about Lexi? You know what I'm saying? Lexi she ain't bother nobody, literally. All she does is give back to the world and the community. Just being herself.
Yeah. And for real, for a lot of the black dudes who I saw doing the whole Meg coverage, y'all don't cover Ariana Grande like that. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't cover Kim K like that. Y'all don't cover Taylor Swift like that. Don't dogpile on Meg, man.
I mean, look, the insult thing is crazy because it's shockingly accurate. That's all I can say. Like
all of what I've seen from who I've seen it from.
And I ain't see shit from nobody. I just I don't know, bro.
These are people I know personally.
Oh, yeah.
That I saw this shit from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And I was just like, man, I hate to be correct about that.
It's crazy. Like the that's what she get. That's what that's
I was like, it's those things where it's just like,
yeah. That's weird.
I hope no woman you really appreciate and love sees this.
But it's the backwards end, and like the part of me that wants to be graceful is like, there's the back end of feeling like to receive closure, this wound that you have, this person has to see you and almost like they need to acknowledge this is an unhealthy thing. That's what I'm saying. Like almost like they need to acknowledge your success or your well-being in relation to where they last left you is what's gonna close the wound. It's like you live in your life and your personality has changed. Your perspective has changed purely on a message you may or may not ever get, and you probably will never get it. She probably ain't never coming to you, bro, and being like, "You're so much doper than I thought you were. I hate we didn't work out. Can we play?" It's not gonna happen. Like the closure that you didn't get from Shawty, Meg is not gonna give it to you. And seeing her downfall is not gonna make you happy. It's not gonna, like, whoever, the girl that left you your sophomore year or whenever the fuck, like the one you fell in love with, she cheated on you. It don't matter. Nothing Meg is gonna do or go through is gonna fix this hole that you have. And neither is being on social media being a dickhead either. So there's other women on there, but you gotta understand that even if she fucking with you, once y'all start talking, it's gonna come out.
Yeah, she gonna go through them posts and been like,
yeah,
why were you talking so mean about this situation? Jeez.
Yeah.
She gonna learn about you. And for real, I saw like a lady who asked a question, she was just like, women, I do want y'all now to ask men about how they feel about Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah. Like when y'all start dating. Because again, that's gonna paint the picture. Well,
look now, I'm with you, but I feel like we gotta have some preliminary questions of our own. If we go,
I mean, go ahead for it. I feel like that's fair, and I feel like that's rightfully fair.
Yeah,
to do it. But again, I feel like in the time we are right now, man.
Yeah,
like you said, it's just like dog piling on Meg not finna fix you, man. That girl hurt you in 10th grade, dog.
Not to mention, look, it's something else that goes along with that art conversation. Fuck. Okay. That art, you know how we're talking about how when the world's on fire, art get better? How do I want to say this? How can I say this? The same thing happens. Well, not the same thing happens. I don't know. Fuck it. No, I'll tell you this one.
This is an off mic conversation.
Y'all are fumbling. I can say y'all are fumbling right now. The ball has never been closer to the rim, and y'all are punching it to the other side of the court. Like, that's all I can say. Like right now, everybody everywhere is telling you exactly what the fuck they need, what they looking for, the type of individual that is. If your issue, now look, some things you can't change. You dig? Like, if you was born with that face, cuz you just got to deal with that face. But it's about the person that's up under that. You can work on yourself when you can't work on nothing else. Okay? You can, if the drip ain't right, there's so many ways you could get it. You go to TJ Maxx, you go to Ross, you can figure out, go to Burlington. If you're not fucking with that, you can get some $8 swag off of Shein or however else you pronounce that Korean shit. Do what you got to do. But you ain't got to sit there and just feel like that. If you fat, you can work on that. Okay? If you bad built, I don't know what if you bad.
Just work on it.
You can work on that. Right? I'm just saying you can do shit to make you better than these comments that you make. Because all I see is just it's just like sore loser shit almost. But in a sense, the sore loser shit becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you like, ain't no girl she wanna da-da-da-da-da. She wanna what? And now you wondering why a bitch don't want you because you done created your whole reality around what's not gonna happen for you. Instead of just being like, maybe I should address this. Maybe I should brush my hair. Maybe I should brush my teeth. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should do some push-ups in the morning. Maybe I should pray. Like, self-development is gonna get you way farther than the incel comments are. But some people don't care about being incels, and they got virtual AI girlfriends and shit. It's hell out here, man. I don't know.
I mean, they got incel leaders out here, man. That's how you get DJ.
Who?
Incel leaders.
Oh,
that's how you get. That's how you get academics out here. He is a leader in that. Like, so it's like they got people to look up to, but we just gotta paint the picture to be like these are losers.
Because Ack's not an incel. That's the fucked up part about it.
But he's preaching to him.
No, I'm saying, I think thematically, yes. But if we're talking about in practice, no, he just paid for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's another thing.
He paid for that in DoorDash.
Sometimes you just gotta, I would say you, because I've never. But look, bro, it's the oldest profession ever. You're not less of a man because you had to pay for it. Just don't tell me. But
I'm gonna make fun of you.
I don't think you less of a man for paying for it. Honestly, there's a lot of reasons why it could make sense. Sense could be made of that. So yeah, like chill, bro. You pay for everything else. They got that girl OnlyFans. It just never mind. I don't have instructions on how to purchase funds. I really don't. I don't even know how that goes.
I was like, yeah, I'm not even going to type that into nothing
I
to
really
figure
don't
it
know.
out.
I'm not about to like experiment with that. Like, all I can tell you is that $40 meme shit. Don't try it, nigga. The inflation is here. It's probably gas is $5. You gotta have to pay your woman $8 or a bill or something.
I was like, it's $100+ food at that point.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't. Hey, bro, if you an OG coochie buyer, like, let us in the comments.
Coach these people in front instead of academics, man.
Yeah, man. Like let them know that it's still a route. Like you could, yeah.
If they listening to Tate and what's that freshman fit bullshit? They listening to that, man. Just like I said, OG cat buyers, just coach the boys up.
Look, man. No, I just had like a phrase pop in my head because it was like times is hard. It was a joke there, but it was like, nah. You know how they send you coupons in the mail? Like, you can't get a coupon for everything, bro. Sometimes you got to pay MSRP, man.
It's going to be at cost every time.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah.
But that was all I had, man. That was funny.
That's funny as fuck. Anyway. Is that it? Did we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. We fucking did it, guys. Next episode, I'll probably be introing it.
Yeah, he's going to be introing them.
Yeah.
That's not what I signed up for.
Fuck!